So here's the door handle, and they had a sign on the outside of the restroom that says vacant or occupied. And so anyway, I thought I would use that and you get a paper towel there and try and close that thing so that it would read occupied on the outside, and I would lock the door. But for some reason, it wouldn't lock. It wouldn't close. Um, you see how you pull on it and it doesn't work. I'll tell you a little bit about that. It says handicap push to open, and it doesn't work. But I'll tell you a little bit about that later. Uh, they got vertical bars and they got horizontal bars. Vertical bars are good for elderly people, to pull themselves up, and that's nice. And the paper towels there. I like paper towels better than I like air drying. I don't know if it's cheaper for air drying or if it's cheaper for a paper towel machine. I don't know. But you know what I like to do? I like to get a little bit of toilet paper and wet it down and just gently wipe around the bowl of the rim bowl of the toilet, just so I can, uh, be a little bit more sanitary whenever I try to scoop my wheelchair up to it. The wall behind me would not let me go head on to the toilet, would not let me wheel directly to the toilet bowl, to the front of the toilet bowl. And the reason why I like to do that, why I like to go directly to the toilet bowl, directly on to the toilet bowl, is because then you can get as close as possible. Your wheelchair frame doesn't get too much in the way of the toilet bowl, and you can scoot up in your wheelchair, which is what I did right there, and you can catheterize directly into the toilet bowl, which is a nice feature. That way you don't have to, if there's a urinal, then that would be great. You can use the urinal. You scoot up to the urinal. Although sometimes they have urinals that are too hard to scoot up to. Um, but anyway, I got sidetracked there. So I was just scooting back in my wheelchair there, and I was able to get to reach the toilet bowl at a close catheterizing angle there by by moving my wheelchair a little bit so that I could actually kind of go not head on but kind of to the angle a little bit to the toilet bowl. Like I said, that wall behind the toilet bowl or the wall behind me won't allow my wheelchair to go head on to the toilet. Uh, I do have the power to try and scoot, try and lift up, try and bunny hop my back wheels, but that wouldn't have really done any different. See, it's too close to the wall there. The wall on the right and the toilet bowl on the left is too close. So I use a piece of toilet paper there, to turn on the faucet and turn off the faucet. My hands have been really, really dry lately. And I don't know if that's because I'm washing my hands so much. I don't know what it is. Or maybe I'm eating so much protein in my diet. I'm not sure what it is. But, you got to have clean habits. So, I try to wash my hands, and then I do the clean cath method of my catheter right there. Not really anything special. Just, try and wash all the bacteria off of it. So it's squeaky clean, and then I blow through the catheter and wrap it up there and put it back into my sock. Some people that have spasms can't put their catheter in their spot in their sock or their phone or anything like that. But I don't have spasms in my legs because of my L1 injury, so I'm able to put my sock and catheter and things like that. Yeah, I'm able to put my phone and my catheter and things like that in my sock without having spasms. There's some using some paper towels, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try and keep some of the paper towels so that I can use it to try and open up this door. Uh, Remember I told you that, that's great. It's all pretty and it's nice to look at and all that stuff. There's a button right there to push to open the door, but it doesn't work. The button doesn't work, so the door won't open automatically for the male side. I saw female side it will work though, and I don't know, maybe they were just